What is going on, everybody? I do not have time. I do not have time to do a lot of editing. I am about to go live on Supreme Heretics channel to the Pegasus Actual podcast where we do a retro review of Battlestar Galactica. But Tom Connors, Midnight's Edge After Dark, Midnight's Edge, tagged me on this on Twitter. A New York Times headline: if I'm going to get sick and die, I might as well do it at Disney World. This is great. I'm just going to scan over this article because I don't have much time. I'm not even going to have really much time to edit this, so I'm just rolling with it. Visitors to Disney World and Universal Studios recently seemed unfazed, even as its safety became an increasingly searched online question. Well, I think it's a valid question. I had a live stream last night where I had Adega Outlaw, who's a retired physician, come on and speak a little bit from his perspective about the coronavirus. And, he basically said pretty much common sense things, I would hope is common sense to most people. He also suggested, that you take vitamin D3, that you stay active. If you get it, try to stretch, move around a little bit, don't just stay hunkered down. Also had Stig Kenobi, friend of the channel, come through in the chat, and he's under house arrest at the moment because he has a coronavirus. And he said that he had a fever and congestion, and he's sneezing a lot, and but he said he was fine. So I mean, this treat it, I would imagine, and I would hope that most people just are treating this like there's a bad flu going around, like a really bad flu. Stay clean. Wash your hands, wash your ass, as Eric July said, and just be aware as you would if there was something really bad going around, because there is something really bad going around. But to treat it like the end of the world is one thing. To not be cautious is another. I do believe that we should be cautious. Because in my perspective, if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. And that's kind of where I'm coming at it. Stressing yourself out about this is going to suppress your immune system. Adega Outlaw said that last night, and that's true. We're going to be getting barraged at all sides, and there are people out there who are germaphobes. There are people out there who love conspiracies and are going to be talking about this a lot. And you're also going to have the fake news, and you're going to have people trying to spin this to create some kind of a political controversy. I mean, there's a lot of idiots out there. Stick to what you know. And do research if you are concerned. There are numbers and statistics out there that you can find if you sift through all the, all of the loud hyperbolic garbage that's going on right now. And there are answers to these questions. But from my perspective, treat it like you would treat something nasty going around. That's how I'm looking at this right now. So I'm not going to go through this whole article. I just wanted to hit on a few things. The article opens with when Vice President Mike Pence was asked earlier this month if he would feel comfortable taking his children and grandchildren on a trip to Disney World while the coronavirus is spreading. He responded by saying that there is no recommendation for Americans to avoid travel. When pressed on the matter, he added that he and his children travel across the country all the time. Now, there have been some developments in the past week, especially in the past couple of days. We have President Trump has a travel ban from Europe for the next 30 days. The NBA shut down the rest of their season. There's a lot of sporting events and different types of shows that are either shutting down or not having audiences attend. These are, these types of precautions are the purview of the people running these companies for the safety of the public, and it is what it is. Even the company I contract for just sent out an email saying that they were closing their home office. I just got an email not too long ago, about an hour ago, about the different steps that you can take in order to get a hold of people, if you need to. So there are precautions being taken. I myself, I'm not trying to get too worried about it. I'm not trying to get too stressed out about it. And I suggest everyone else do the same. Stress suppresses your immune system. It goes over a few things about a travel agent talking about the questions that he's been getting. I really just wanted to get to to the end of this, which was Disneyland or Disney World has set up hand sanitizer, and they have disinfectant wipes at various different areas within the park now to help ease concerns and try and control spread of the virus in the biggest, one of the, well, definitely, I think, the most recognizable theme park or of all of the entire world. Um, I feel bad myself. I feel bad for the employees that that are going to be dealing with what they have to deal with, working with the public, with as many people coming through there as they do. Just try and stay safe, guys. We're thinking about you. I don't want to see anybody get sick, but at this point, if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. But for many parents at the park on Friday, an additional factor for continuing to travel to Disney is that there have been few reports of children getting the coronavirus. In China, 2.4% of the reported cases were children, according to the World Health Organization, and no deaths of children reported by China. Do you trust the news coming out of China? That's on you. But that's apparently what China is saying, according to the New York Times. I don't trust the government. Never have trust any government. Won't trust any government. I think it's a smart disposition not to trust what your government tells you. Amy and Charlie Cawthorman of Oil City, Pennsylvania, said that ahead of their trip to Orlando last week, they were worried about the coronavirus, but decided to still visit with their children, ages 8, 6, 3, as well as their 2-month-old baby, because percentages are in our favor, Mrs. Cawthorman said, referring to the low number of children infected. We were worried about the coronavirus as we saw things closing down and hoped we could still get on our trip, get our trip in. All right. Yeah, there's being extreme and there's being cautious. Um, as a parent myself, and from my perspective, and I'm not trying to get, tooled up about this, I would not want to I would be leery about taking a 6-year-old on a trip right now, as things are. 3? No. 2-month-old baby? Hell no. Hell no. But, excuse me. No, I don't get the virus. But, whatever. We were worried about the coronavirus, and we saw things closing. Corey Higgins, a mother of 2, who was at the park with her husband and children for the 3rd time in her life, said she noticed additional hand sanitizer around the park and felt like she saw more people cleaning around the park. Well, that's a good thing. Me and my husband have been monitoring things, but we didn't feel like we needed to cancel our plans, she said. We have wipes, we have hand sanitizer, we aren't elderly, and honestly, if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. Truth, if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. Take precautions, of course, but you have that attitude. You might get the flu. That's just what it is. If I'm going to get sick and die, I might as well do it at Disney World. I don't know if... No, I know there are. Dumber words have been spoken. That should be a sales pitch, though. If I'm going to die, I'm going to do it at Disney World. I don't think that... I don't think we should be shutting down every aspect of society. I don't think that stores should be closing and so forth. But when it comes to a theme park, the most well-known theme park in the country, which is a huge machine, and for them to shut down would possibly even break the company. Um, I'm not saying we shouldn't. What I'm saying is, worrying about your health and the safety and health of your children is more important than visiting a theme park. It is more important. I'm not saying don't go outside, don't have human contact or any of that. I'm not even saying to trip out and be overly concerned, but you should have a level of concern that involves babies and small children. who might not be able to handle a virus as well as, people between the ages of, say, 15 and 50, So, yeah, if I'm going to get sick and die, I might as well do it at Disney World. Let me know what you think about that, if that is one of the dumbest things you've ever heard, or, if, am I being too hyper about this? Maybe I am. I don't think I am. I think I'm just being rightly concerned, and I think that if everyone has the same level-headed amount of concern, takes the proper precautions, just like you would to avoid any other illness, um, then I think you'll be fine. I think we're all going to be fine. So let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video if you could. I'd really appreciate that. And be good to each other. Stock up on toilet paper. Peace.